I've created a series about some of the most talked about marketing trends for 2023. As a content creator myself, I wanted to discuss with guests the impact this will have on the market. Have a listen to the conversation and see if you agree with us or not. And now it is being more focused and tailored towards
But it's been changing. It's not like a super new thing, like it just happened yesterday and that's gonna like roll out.
I thought it was yesterday, like, oh gosh, I just rolled out of bed and it's like, hey, it's time for a portrait.
Yeah, well, it's definitely something worth keeping an eye on. Being in marketing, being in content creation zone, and definitely something that you need to embrace in your strategy. Like video marketing is huge, and what hurts me as a marketer just to see companies who like that don't really see it yet,
or utilize it.
Yeah, or ignore, even if they already have some assets and resources. I think that it's never a case that you can't make a single video like this just to see if it works. You have some resources already. Some of these companies already have videos. It's just about, at least for the start, just try to adjust them to the new format and see how it works. And you could be really surprised by the results to the point that you just say, okay, drop everything, everyone. We're just going straight for video creation.
I mean, in my own personal experience and in, corporate or business minds environment, I have also witnessed that if they are not creating video content, whether or not their ROI on that is not as high as they've expected, they're able to reach a much wider audience with a personalization. And trust and personalization going into this year is quite key. In my experience, and everyone I've spoken to about this, I've spoken to a couple of CEOs, and they're saying people need to trust your brand. And if they're watching a video about you, they have to trust what's in this video is going to be what is marketed to them. Because how many times have you bought something and go, this isn't what I wanted, but it was marketed as something that's not what you've actually received. So when you're marketing a product or a service, it's much easier to do that via video because people think, okay, look, there's a physical product, there's something tangible in front of me. All right, let's go for it. Because if it's just a written post, it could be anything. It could be Photoshopped. This is in front of you.
Well, with video, it's like you can tell much more over even a few seconds of video. So when you see some cosmetic brands and they just start even showing you this kind of texture of some cosmetics, like you can see, you have a hungry, you just see how it's going out the tube and how it is, like how thick it is, how thin it, how light. You see that, like you can kind of feel it. And as on photos, we're not writing photos off on this like webinar, like.
Well, you have alternative text. Like Twitter is big on alternate text.
It can, like, as you said, it can be photoshopped. It can be somehow.
It can be manipulated or created with the AI generating.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Curious to find out what's coming up? Make sure you're subscribed to the channel with these bell notifications enabled to be alerted the minute the next episode in the series drops. In that case, have a good one.